Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. Attleboro celebrated Independence Day on July 3rd with a large event at Attleboro High School. Food trucks lined the parking lot and a performance by Navy Band at Northeast was capped off with a fireworks display. Mayor Hero spoke more about the event.
Well, it's a really exciting event. I was just told by the fire chief that we have probably about 5,000 or 6,000 people here right now, and there's more coming as they're trickling in from the neighborhoods. But this is actually an event that is coordinated by the City Council, so I want to be sure to give credit where credit's due. It was the three City Councilors, Jay DeLisio, Diana Holmes, and Todd Kobus. Those are the three who are putting together this event. And Virginia Stewart, the administrative assistant for the City Council, she's the one who's actually doing most of the legwork for this, but it's they did a fantastic job. We raised a lot of money for it, and this is possibly the last time we're going to do this in this spot for several years because of the new high school. There's not a lot of other surrounding communities that do this anymore. It's actually quite expensive, and there's an enormous amount of coordination that goes in with the different city departments, but almost all of the money, I believe all of the money, except for maybe a little bit of overtime that's used to pay for some of the police details, it's all raised. So there's not a lot of communities that put in the effort to do this, and that's one of the things that makes us special. This is a great opportunity for a community to get together, to come out of their homes in the middle of the summer, especially when it's really hot. This is just a great opportunity for people to do something that celebrates our history. And in fact, today is July 3rd. It's not even the 4th of July. However, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson actually signed the Declaration of Independence on the 3rd of July, not on the 4th of July. If you read David McCullough's book, John Adams, that's one of the little tidbits in it that I took away from reading that.
This has been a wonderful opportunity for us. We've been coming to this engagement for about 5 years now, and I can tell you the band looks forward to this event, and of course the fireworks, what's there not to love? So the band has a very busy calendar for all of our 4th of July engagements, so we try to spread it out through the region. But fortunately, due to our schedule, we've been able to come out here for about 5 years now, so it's been a great experience. Not to mention the Elks Club has been very kind with a meal for the band, and like I say, we look forward to this every year. Well, Navy Band Northeast is located on Naval Station Newport, and commanding officer is Captain Ian Johnson. We represent the historic U.S. Naval War College and its admiral, Rear Admiral Jeffrey Harley. He is the president of that institution. So Navy Band Northeast covers, just like the title, the entire Northeast section of the United States. We perform all kinds of engagements, from ceremonies to public concerts to any kind of myriad of events for government officials. So what we do is really we represent the Admiral throughout the Northeast region, and we also support recruiting tours and big engagements such as Fleet Week New York and Navy Weeks, which really, those events spread awareness of what it is to be a U.S. sailor or in the sea services, and of the latest technology of the U.S. Navy. An important part of the U.S. Navy is to spread esprit de corps and have people feel good about the U.S. Navy. For some folks, this may be the only Navy you see, because so many of our sailors are haze gray and underway all around the world. So we are the outward face of the U.S. Navy, and we're able to honor them with our service through music. Well, the audience in Attleboro is exceptional, because as you can see from the crowd behind me, the folks come out and support this. So not only they're looking forward to an evening out with family and friends, but they support the U.S. military and what the country is all about. And to see that is wonderful, because we're a small part of that spirit.
I'm not worried about the funding because the funding sources are recurring sources. The concern that I have is that the high school is going to be not necessarily available next year for this because we're building the new high school. So that's my bigger concern, not so much the money, but the location. People want to get involved with next year's planning. Basically what they want to do is reach out to the City Council, or they could also reach out to me, but the City Council are the ones who organize this entire event. So that's pretty much it. It's going to be a lot of fundraising, standing at Dunkin' Donuts, collecting donations, a lot of phone calls. So there's different ways people get involved if they like to.
That's it for today's update. You can watch the full performance by Navy Band Northeast and the fireworks display by visiting our website, DoubleACS.com, by downloading the DoubleACS mobile app, or by visiting the DoubleACS Roku channel. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.